Yo, yo, yo. Sorrel, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that other good, sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Check it out. This one here is more so about one testicle. Sometimes neither testicle descends. Generally, the testicles are up inside the male and they drop down into the sac. But sometimes what happens is they do not drop down into the sac, or one drops down into the sac. The thing about this is the question that I got is it a must to fix the dog if it only has one testicle? Absolutely not. It's not. It's recommended, but it's not. But there are some things that you're going to run into, and this is what I'm telling you is that it's very, very dangerous. For one, that one testicle up inside the male has been shown in a lot of studies that it can cause cancer. It can be very, very cancerous. It can be an issue. Now, the thing about this situation is that like you rarely ever will find any doctor that's willing to remove that one testicle without removing the other one. So basically, at this point in time, you're deciding to neuter the dog if you are deciding to get that one testicle down. So do you have the option to go up in there and take the one, testicle that didn't descend out and keep the other testicle? Some doctors will do it, but it's not smart. It's not smart. It shows that it leads to a lot of other health issues. And basically, you have a dog with a serious flaw in a condition that should be considered a pet quality dog. Outside of the cancer issues, there can be other issues with the testosterone. There can be issues with the development of the dog. There can be tons of different issues that come from this. But most importantly is this is a trait that's oftentimes passed on. Now, I won't give you percentages on the rate, but it's not at the highest rate from my understanding that this trait is passed on. But it's a very serious trait, and it's a reason why a dog with one missing testicle cannot go into a show ring. There is a reason why it's considered to be a disqualification is because this is something that should not ever happen. It's really a trait of other issues that typically are going on with the dog, issues like dwarfism and different things of that nature. So, if you do have this happen to your dog, I would definitely recommend doing the responsible thing and getting him snipped because you can save the dog's life in the long run. The dog can have a better quality life in the long run. Now, I know y'all going to hit me with, well, I know a dog that lived a long time with one testicle. Excuse me. I do too. I know a dog that lived a very, very long time with one testicle and did very well for himself. But that's an anomaly. And if we're talking about doing the things the right way, the dog, by 8 months, both testicles should be dropped down and we should be ready to roll on that level. If the dog doesn't have two normal testicles, what are we really doing here? It's time to go ahead and look into getting that dog snipped and, and go on about your business, because most of these dogs, so-called stud dogs, won't even stud out that much. So the nuts aren't, it's not even that big of a deal. Move on to your next stud if you're in the showing or if you're in the breeding, and just make that into a very, very good pet. At 8 or 9 months old, he's still young enough that if you even want to replace him because you don't have room to just keep him as a pet, most times at that young age you can find a good home pretty easily for the dog, and just move forward in that motion. But I tell you what, it's not what I would say is it a must, and doctors will vary on this. I don't say it's a must, but I say it should be preferred to go ahead and get that one testicle or possibly two testicles that stayed inside the male, get them taken out, snip the dog and call it a day. I look at this in the same category of some of the other issues that we have with our dogs that can be fixed by surgery. Although it can be fixed by surgically, it's not going to be fixed genetically, and the problem that it causes it to occur is not fixed, and it'll continuously go on into the next generation. So we need to do better, you know what I mean? Until next one, peace.